All right, guys, welcome back. Happy, what's today is? Tuesday? I'm losing track of the days. All right, real quick, I want to be brutally honest with you guys, and I like to think that I normally am, but let's just be transparent here. All right, how long does it actually take to become a private pilot? I think that's like the ultimate question, and that's like one of the first things that you talk to your counselor about, ask your flight instructor, whatever it is. How long is this going to take? The variables that go into this question are insane. It depends on where you live, weather, and I'll give you a generalization, okay, of when. But just keep in mind, this is maintenance dependent. This is weather dependent. This is on effort dependent. There's a lot of factors that go into either getting you through the program quicker or slower. If you're in a program or if you're in a school where the maintenance sucks and they're down on mechanics all the time, it's going to take you a little bit longer just because you simply don't have enough planes, right? If you're in a program that has great maintenance but yet the weather is terrible and you're constantly weathered out, you're always in IFR conditions or whatever, that's going to take you longer. So there's always going to be something, okay? And also a huge part of getting through flight training quicker is how much effort are you willing to put into flight training? How many days a week are you willing to train? Are you willing to train, grounds included, grounds and flights, 5 days a week, 6 days a week? Or are you going to be that guy that only trains 1 day a week and then complains when, you're only training every Monday and you're like, why is flight school taking so long? Well, because you're only training 1 day per week. So those are the three variables: weather, maintenance, and effort. If by the grace of God, all the stars align, maintenance is perfect and weather is perfect and you're putting in a lot of effort, which is not going to happen, okay? But let's just say theoretically things are going pretty well for you. How long does it take to become a private pilot? I would say that you would be able to get a private pilot's license, depending on how good you are, probably like 3 to 6 months. 3 to 6 months. Now, the average for my school right now is about a year. And that's because of weather. I mean, we're weathered out for like sometimes 3 months at a time. And I would say probably about 8 months is probably about the average. But if you're quick and you're a stud, I think that you very well could easily get a private pilot's license within 3 to 6 months. And you think about 6 months, you're like, God, it's kind of a long time. Well, not really. I mean, the time is going to fly by like really quick. 3 months is really quick. I think I've seen that like once or twice. 6 months is generally pretty average, I think, for like a decent flight school. But I've seen it often on the back end of like, on average, I would say it takes the average person training maybe 3 times a week, probably around 8 months to a year. I think on the long term, somebody who is, taking a while with the training, they're just not catching on as quickly as they want to, or financial reasons, I would say it takes anywhere between a year and 6 months. If your school or if your company is struggling with maintenance or weather, whatever, it could take that long too. But if you're fast and if you get lucky and if you put in the effort, it could take you about 3 to 6 months if you're quick. It took me a year and 3 months, and that was because honestly, I had a kid right when I started flight school, and that just took up all my time and all my energy, exhausted me, made me really distracted. And I took like months off just to focus on my family, and focus on just regular old school. So to summarize, how quickly can you get through your private pilot training? I would say 3 to 6 months, expect closer to 8. And then if you're, we'll just leave it at that, okay? Let me know below in the comments how long it took you to get your private pilot's license, or I don't know what your goal is or what you expect from your school, and we'll see where it goes. All right, see ya.